Hello friends, and welcome to your Adventure Compass. We're on a road trip and we're in Cincinnati, Ohio. We've got a lot in store and we just arrived. It's Monday evening. We are gonna go check out Skyline Chili. Let's see what kind of delicious food they have for us. Now, I've been to Skyline once or twice before, and this particular restaurant looks a lot nicer. So I'm not really sure what we're in store for, but we're gonna find out. All right, guys, we're inside, and here's a quick look at their menu. They do have some different things. The one thing they are known for is this right here. It's a spaghetti pasta, and it has chili and cheese on it. And then you can get, that's what they call a three-way right there. You can also get the four-way, and you get a choice of onions or beans, or you can get a five-way, which includes both onions and beans. Now, I've had the five-way. I don't really want that today. I'm probably going to end up going with the four-way. Just get some onions on my chili cheese pasta. Over here on the other side of the menu, they do have salads, they have burritos, they have wraps. I think I'm also going to get a Cholito. I have heard that these are pretty good, and it reminds me of the Cholito that Taco Bell used to have back in the 90s, so we'll see. We'll try that out. They have conies as well, and beverages. You can also get chili cheese fries and some chili bowls, and they also have some kids specials as well. And everybody got some of these Skyline Chili oyster crackers, so you can put them on your different chili items that you order, because most of the items here are chili based. Another thing I should mention is that their chili is very unique. It has a very distinct flavor to it, not like most chilies. A lot of people say there's cinnamon in it. I'm not really sure what it is, but it is good. It's different. It's very different. And here's a little information about their story, the Skyline story. It says, from a small kitchen in Castoria, Greece, Nicholas Lambrinides? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Nicholas Lambrinides watched his mother prepare authentic Greek dishes. Her recipes were unique, wonderful dishes brought her family together. And he dreamed of making these for, well, you guys can read it. All right, our food has arrived. My wife ended up getting the coney bowl, I believe it is. It's got hot dogs. It's, instead of chili, I believe it's hot dogs. So it's like a coney without the bun. And that is just piled super high. It looks really good. My daughter ended up getting the three-way, which is chili cheese and the spaghetti pasta. I ended up getting the four-way, which has the onions. And then I also got a Cholito right here. So we're going to try these out and see how they are. All right, guys, so I got my Cholito here. We're going to give it a try. It's pretty good. It's just chili and cheese. They had an option to get sour cream. I didn't go with that. I just got the chili and cheese version. It's tasty. All right, now we have our four-way, which is the pasta, chili, cheese, and onion. Try that out. I like that even better. Cholito's okay, but this is better. It's actually a lot of cheese on this. It's very good. All right, guys. Well, dinner was really good, and I just noticed on the way out that they have some different things here. They have hot sauce, and it's a chili hot sauce. I didn't see this on the table, so I don't know if it's any good, but that's kind of interesting. And then also they have a 4-pack. These are, we can see around the side, these are the cans of their chili. And I don't know how much these are, but I can tell you this. I have seen the Skyline Chili in local stores, and I think it's $6 or $7 for a can of that. It's crazy. They also have some t-shirts, tie-dye t-shirts. And I think that's about it. Well, guys, Skyline Chili was pretty good. Made for a nice meal. And now we're heading back to our hotel because in the morning we are going to Kings Island. I haven't been there in probably 15 years, maybe more. Might even be closer to 20. It's been a long time since I've been to Kings Island, so I'm kind of excited about that. There's a full video coming on Kings Island. All right. Well, guys, there's something I wanted to show you because I am in Cincinnati, Ohio, and yep, it's the Hall of Justice. Now, we know this isn't really the Hall of Justice, and if you have no clue what I'm talking about, let me show you. Dating back many, many years, this building has been the model for the Hall of Justice in the DC universe. That's where all of the Justice League, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, all of them had their headquarters, and they would fight crime based out of this location. And here's a picture from the TV series The Flash, and they did a little doctoring on this. You can see there's two towers on the sides, and it says Star Labs. I think that was just for the show, and of course the fountain in the middle is a bit different. But this has been used for a long, long time, because I remember watching the Justice League TV show on Saturday morning cartoons, and it looked just like this. And that's because it was modeled after this building. Now, in reality, this building is the Cincinnati Union Terminal, but apparently sometime in the, I'm guessing the 70s or early 80s, this became the model to use as the Hall of Justice for the Justice League. It is a pretty cool looking building, and it's very, very, very unique in its curved architecture. The fountain in front is absolutely beautiful. The landscape is really nicely done. And it just has a very big presence to it, you know? Very, very cool building. Now, we're not going inside. I don't even know if they're open today, what's going on. Just thought we'd come out here and do a little quick filming on the outside of the building just to see it firsthand. So as I was looking around the building, I noticed that there is a sign right here that tells us a little bit about the origins of this building. Is the Cincinnati Union Terminal opened in March 1933 and integrated rail travel in the city, which previously operated from 5 separate passenger terminals. Built when rail travel was already in decline, Union Terminal stopped operating as a passenger railroad station in 1972. Only during World War II was the terminal used to capacity, with as many as 34,000 people traveling through the building daily in 1944. As part of preservation efforts, 14 mosaics depicting Cincinnati industry of the 1930s by Winold Race were saved from the concourse and moved to the Greater Cincinnati Airport. The restored Union Terminal became a museum center in November 1990 with the opening of the renovated Cincinnati Museum of Natural History and new Cincinnati History Museum. Cincinnati Union Terminal has been described as one of the most outstanding examples of Art Deco train stations in the nation, and was listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 1972. So it now serves as a museum, and just kind of peeking inside the glass there, you can see some exhibits. I see a dinosaur on that display panel there. So who knows what's all inside here. They are closed, so we will not be able to get inside. I do find it interesting, though, up here on the front of the building, it does not say 1933. It says 1931, and maybe that's the year it was supposed to open, or maybe that's the year it was starting to be built. Uncertain as to what that means, but that is what's on the front of the building here, guys. Pretty cool. I remembered on the way here, we passed this. I had to stop. This is Solid Rock Church, and there's a reason that we stopped here. Hey guys, we're off of I-75 in Cincinnati, and I just had to stop and come and see Hug Me Jesus in real life. So originally the pond here was home to a head and hands of Jesus coming out of the water here on the pond. And they were rather large. I believe the head was probably 20 foot tall, and the hands maybe 10, 15 foot tall. It was big. It looked huge, like a giant coming out of the water. And unfortunately, it got hit by lightning and caught on fire because it's fiberglass. And my understanding is they replaced that with something else that did not weather well over the winter time. And I don't know how long that was here for. And that was removed. And now we are on the third iteration here. And this one is on a big mound in front of the fountain. And he is known as Hug Me Jesus. He's about 50 feet tall. Just so you guys have an idea, if I was standing over there on that mound, I would probably be about as tall as that first line that you can see, maybe a little bit less. I'd probably have to reach for that first line that you see maybe just above his foot there. So that should give you an idea of how big he is. Hello, my friends, and welcome to day 4 of our road trip. We are in Lexington, Kentucky, and you may or may not recognize that name of that store behind us, KY for KY. They have moved, apparently very recently, because there's still signs on the other building. But if you've never heard or seen this store before, they are home to a very, very famous piece of taxidermy, Cokey the Bear. And I'm hoping that Cokey the Bear has made the move from their other location, which is just further down at the end of the strip mall here, to this new location. Of course, there was a movie about Cokey the Bear, and the story is that some drug smugglers dumped a bunch of cocaine out of their plane so they wouldn't get caught, and a bear got into the cocaine. Now, I don't know the whole story. We'll find out when we get inside. All right, now we're heading inside, and hopefully we're gonna find Cokey the Bear inside. And guys, here he is in all his glory. Cokey the Bear is here, and his nickname is Pablo Escobar. It says in 1985, Cokey the Bear was found dead in the Chattahoochee National Forest. He overdosed on 40 kilos of cocaine dropped by Andrew Thornton. You might remember Andrew from the Bluegrass Conspiracy. Too funny. They also have stuffed bears carrying bales of cocaine. Too funny. Too funny. Now, I have not seen the movie. There is a movie that came out just recently. I haven't seen that yet. I am kind of curious to see the movie now. They have all kinds of merchandise here. There's shirts. There's even a snow globe with the bear and the cocaine in the background. Bear parachuting out with cocaine. There's a Cokey the Bear for President pins, stickers. Cokey the Bear, don't do drugs. Earrings, and even a bobblehead. They also have some various other merch, fried Kentuckian, and different socks, more t-shirts, and some other items over this way. Kentucky possums. And check this out. There are hair clips that look like chicken tenders. That's pretty funny. Some more shirts right over here. And take a look over here. There is a chicken and a Bigfoot riding him. That's pretty funny. Up on top of the Cokey the Bear merchandise stand, they have some Colonel Sanders statues, and also I didn't see this down below. There's a bear up here as well. Oh, that's the bobblehead. He's just up high. So we did see the box. There's a couple more Colonel Sanders up here as well. Well, guys, I'm glad we got to stop in and visit with Cokey Bear. We got a photo with Cokey Bear and got to see the whole story. Kind of an interesting thing. Now, we've got a few more things we're doing today for sure. Got a couple other spots that I have in mind. We'll have to kind of see what happens with those. So stick around, plenty more to come. Well, guys, on the way to see Cokey Bear, we passed by a bunch of tents and was curious to see what that was all about. So on the way back, we stopped and found out it's a farmer's market, and I just couldn't resist. All right, so over at this stand, she was just telling me a little bit about the burger that they have and also the bacon made from a Berkshire pork. It's supposed to be really good. Nice marbling. We might have to get some of this on the way out. We do have a cooler, so we'll see. And over here, a bunch of amethyst crystal and some other various stones made into jewelry. And here's a card, so you guys know where you can buy this stuff. Some other jewelry, and they have some soaps as well.
Yeah, that's what I was like, thank you.
Over here, we got some tomatoes. Looks like some heirloom tomatoes as well. At least that's the name of their company. There in the background it says Henkel's Herbs and Heirlooms.
Yeah, we're the Henkel's. It's our 18th year in the market. Everything we have is grown by us. We're also pesticide free. That's a green winterripe tomato. They'll be they'll about a day away or so, and they'll get a little bit of a pink to them, and they're a really sweet tomato. The pinks are a sweeter one. These are white old ivory egg, and then all these are sweet cherry.
Over here, we have.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
We're selling pasture-raised chicken here. And
Pasture-raised chicken.
But I am sold out of eggs today. Yeah, I got an employee of the month. She's sweet, not super duper smart, but I love her anyways.
Queen Fuzzy Butt, huh?
Queen Fuzzy Butt, she's the best. She's my 7-year-old's favorite, so she got put on display this go around.
This location here has beautiful flowers. Look at this. Those are just amazing. And also it looks like they have their Instagram page. If you guys want to scan this, you can get some Instagram flowers. So it looks like you got fudge, huh?
Fudges, yes.
All kinds of different flavors.
Barrel chocolate is quite amazing.
Yeah, look
the
at that.
pudding one has chunks of vanilla wafers in it.
Mmm. That's always good. Oh, and some cheese too, I see.
All sorts of cheeses. The summer's especially great for the fruity ones. Today's our first day out with red, white, and blueberry. Combination of blueberry and cranberry.
I was just about to ask what's the difference between those two, but you just explained it. Perfect.
The
okay.
pineapple expression's great.
Ooh,
It has
that sounds
two
good.
versions of pineapple plus some seed hearts, which has a great nutty flavor. So it's fruity, nutty, and cheesy all at once.
Mmm. Yeah, do you see this one?
They
They got this, and then we've had this before.
Blueberry. Very blueberry forward. Ooh, apricot. That sounds amazing.
Looks like there's some other ones over here. These are cheddars. Mamma Mia. This is like an Italian.
Like pizza,
okay.
Melts great.
Yeah.
Has a great stretch. Our Boom Blue's very popular. More on the milder side, which people really enjoy. Our pimentos are #1 seller, and for good reason. Our sassy pimentos are original. Some people ask us to take out the sass, so it's a little tongue-in-cheek where we call it plain old, but it's nothing plain about it. Lots of flavor, just no kick to it. Beer cheeses, mild, medium, and hot. The medium and hot are both a little bit spicier than people expect, which is my preference.
Over here we have some honey. This looks like wildflower honey. And some clover and wildflower honey. And also some green tomatoes. Over here, lots of different tomatoes. Some orange ones, red ones. And some more down this way as well. And over here, Fourth Level Roasters coffee roasters. I love a good coffee. Looks like they've got quite a few. Sumatra and Kenya, Colombia. Oh, look down here. Oh, wow. You guys can see that.
Yeah, those are all going away.
That smells amazing. Really good. Well, guys, we decided to get the banana split tea, and if you're interested in buying any of these products, this is where you can get them. Here's all of his information. And they do have a Facebook and Instagram as well. Over here, some more fresh vegetables. Tomatoes, squash, cucumbers. We got some broccoli as well.
I'll be Saturday down now.
Over here, tomato plants, peppers, green tomatoes, and some eggplant. More tomatoes, peaches, squash. More veggies over here and here as well. And then these guys also have a freezer with pork, beef, and lamb. Well, guys, unfortunately, we could not take a lot of that stuff back with us. We couldn't get any meats. We don't have enough space in the cooler to keep that cold long enough. But we did get a couple blocks of the cheese. They're pretty small, and they're gonna fit in the cooler really nice. So we backtracked a little bit because I wanted to come over here. I wanted to see this mural that's painted on the back of this building here. And it is a giant 60-foot Abraham Lincoln, taken from the Lincoln Memorial. That's the pose that he's in there. And you'll notice very colorful, very, I don't know, psychedelic, I guess, with all the various colors. It almost looks like he's got like clown pants on, I think is what they described that is. And this was painted by Eduardo Cobra back in 2013. Very, very popular mural for the city of Lexington, Kentucky. Well, guys, we have made it to our next destination, and while looking around me, you might think it's the final destination. It's not our final destination, but it is the final resting place of somebody that you probably know and you're probably familiar with. If you ever watched any of the Ernest movies, such as Ernest Goes to Camp or Ernest Saves Christmas, you might know Jim Varney. Jim Varney passed away on February 10th of 2000, and this is his final resting place here in the Lexington Cemetery. And I wanted to point out a couple of things that I found at his grave. If you look down here, somebody has 3D printed a little bust of William Shakespeare, because Jim Varney was an actor. There's also a guitar pick down here, SpongeBob smiley face, and a little Slinky dog. Looks like he fell over. He's a Funko Pop. Oh, his head's heavy. That's why he's not staying upright. Unfortunately, he won't. Maybe if I put him on the SpongeBob, he'll hold better. And there's also a DeLorean back here. Kind of surprised about that little DeLorean car back there. And another guitar pick that says Tulane. I'm not sure what that represents, or the other one over here. But this is Jim Varney's grave. And I do remember watching those movies as a kid. Great, funny, clean movies. Lots of fun. And Mr. Varney, thank you very much. I enjoyed your movies. So that is going to do it for this quick little stop here in Lexington Cemetery. And now we're heading off to Buc-ee's. Well, guys, it only took 3 years and 6-hour drive to get here, but we made it to Buc-ee's. We're here at Buc-ee's in Kentucky, and I'm excited. And guys, this Buc-ee's is located in Richmond, Kentucky, It took us about 6 hours to get here, although we drove little by little. We drove to Cincinnati in about 4 hours, another hour and 45 minutes, give or take, to Lexington, Kentucky, and another 40 minutes to get here, the mecca of gas stations and convenience stores combined. I know a lot of people have already been here. You might have already been here, but we've been wanting to come here for a long time, and it's finally happening. So let's head inside. All right, guys, we're heading into Buc-ee's, and just inside the doorway, see some fryer carts and some grills. Over on the other side, they've got some soft side coolers. They have a double wide sofa camping chair. This looks kind of cool. It's even got cup holders here. That'd be a cool one to have. It's $69 for this. There's a Buc-ee kids chair right here. Got like a grill top, like a flat iron grill. And a smoker over here. Little smoker tabletop barbecue. Also have some grilling wood and a fire pit cover. Now let's head inside the store. Right up near the cash register checkout, tons of tumblers, all kinds of various tumblers, including some Stanley knockoffs. And we've also got the small ones down here, and beaver nuggets. We will definitely be getting some beaver nuggets on the way out. I've been wanting to try those. I think I've had something similar in the past, but definitely want to get those. Over in this section, they have some Roosevelt shirts. If you're not familiar with these, they are the shirts that Paging Mr. Morrow tends to wear. They have officially licensed Star Wars shirts down here, and a bunch of different ones. They are very expensive. I don't buy $70 shirts, but that's how much these are, and that is the normal price. That's not a marked up price. They have tons of hats and shirts in various brands and different names and slogans and things like that on them, like Crazy Crawfish Lady and Bayou stuff and all this stuff. But the one thing that they're known for here is the Buc-ee stuff, and there are some shirts. There's a whole section, in fact, of Buc-ee materials, whether it's shirts, stuffed animals, hats. I believe they even sell a onesie. So we're going to look around and see what all is in here. It is a very, very big store. Right here front and center is the current Buc-ee's shirt of the season. It's for the 4th of July. It says Land of the Free, Home of the Beaver. And that is on the back side there. They've got that one flipped around so you can see the back side as well. Looks like they also have some coloring books. And there's some more merch around the other side. Looks like they've got Buc-ee 4th of July socks with fireworks on them. And there's some more over here, more kids' socks. And they even have some bows. You've got a little girl, you can get her a bow for her hair. They have different styles. They even have scrunchies. And right here they have a Buc-ee stuffed animal. He is a 12-inch plush, and he's $14.98. There's also what appears to be, I'm not sure if this is correct, it looks like it might be a sippy cup. It's got a hole in the top, so I'm not really sure. Let's see what the sign says. Yes, it's a Buc-ee sipper, and it's $9.98. They also have some water bottles here, Buc-ee water bottles. There's also some party cups here. And then they have party plates. You can put your cups in there. And that one's just for like chips and salsa, I think. And then on the other side, oh, check this out. They have some gibbets, Buc-ee gibbets here. You can put, if you have Crocs, you could get these charms and put them in your shoes. They're only $4. Not too bad. I've seen these go for as high as $5 for one, and you're getting 5 with those. Down here they have some Buc-ee beach stuff. They have different toys for the water, sand bucket and pail. And then over here, body boards with Buc-ee on it. $12 for a body board. And check this out. They have a giant plush pillow of Buc-ee. It's $12. And this Buc-ee over here is what they call a snuggle plush. It's got the Buc-ee t-shirt on, and it looks like you can lay him down on the bed or on your body or whatever. He's very soft. They have plenty of Western-styled merchandise. All kinds of different things. T-shirts, pillows, hats, blankets. There's even some various scents down here if you like perfume. Soaps. Pillows with horses on them. Looks like they have some various things for the ladies here as well. Different whipped soaps and salts and things like that. There's some art back there on the wall. And I was looking at these, it says air freshener, and I thought, well, it looks like it's leather, and it is. So I thought, well, what scent is this? And I love it. It is leather scent, because who doesn't love the smell of leather? That's pretty cool. Over here, a bunch of different lotions and perfumes and things like that for the ladies. They got testers here so they can try them out, see if they like them. I think every Buc-ee's has one of these old pickup trucks that they have filled with the Buc-ee plushies, and there's a giant one in the back wearing the holiday shirt. But they have a bunch of the little ones down here. I think they're all the same. This one's posed for sitting. Let's see. Yeah, I think they're all pretty much the same. They even have a model, a truck model down here with Buc-ee on the side. Doesn't come with Buc-ee, but he's on the side. And there's the pickup down there. There's a bunch of little Buc-ees down here as well. These are for your keychain, it looks like. Let's see, he's $5 for one of these. A little tiny one. And guys, if you got kids, you definitely need to get them a Buc-ee Ducky. They have Buc-ee Duckies here. How cool is that? Over here they have shorts. I think these are actually, maybe they're swimsuits. Yeah, these are swimsuits with Buc-ee on them. Boys and girls over here. If you don't like the red color, they got it here in blue and green too. So they do have the Buc-ee's US Tour shirts. And I thought about getting this because I knew it was coming here this year. And not sure if I want to get that or if I just want to get the standard Buc-ee shirt yet. There's a bunch over here as well. Pillows up top. And here it is. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the just the standard Buc-ee shirt I want. Although this does not have the location. Definitely want to make sure the location is on the shirt because I plan to visit a couple more yet. So here's the tour t-shirt, and it looks like this store opened in 2022 right there. They only left Texas back in 2019 with the first store in Alabama. I don't know, guys. What do you think? This is more my style. I always wear these button-down shirts. Should I get a button-down Buc-ee shirt? I don't know. This one's kind of a southwestern motif with the cactuses and the mountains. I did like this style a little, even though it's busier. I like it better, but they don't have my size, so we have to look around a little bit. They also have a bunch of these Buc-ee cups down here. This one looks like a barrel. It's kind of cool. And a big round yellow one here. Standard white coffee cup there. And there's shot glasses, drinking cups here. And this was interesting to me. This looks like a Stanley, but check this out. It's silicone. The whole cup. Interesting. There's a Buc-ee bobblehead. Phone holder down there. Bunch of different shot glasses over here. Over here, a bunch of different magnets. They have one that says Richmond on it. Here's another one. This one's just kind of a silverish version. And then they have a bunch of different sayings. Always open, Buc-ee up, Beaver Crossing, your throwing weights, top 2 reasons to stop at Buc-ee's, number 1 and number 2. That's referring to the bathroom, in case you didn't catch that. They have some of the cleanest bathrooms around. Beaver Crossing. You can hold it. Restroom Hall of Fame. See? Beaver Believer. Eat here, get gas. Ice beer jerky. All 3 food groups. Yeah. There's also a, this is a bottle opener. And some other magnets down this way. And there's a design your own Buc-ee here. You can color them. It comes with markers. Guys, check this out. If you've got some kids that are into Buc-ee and they want to have a Buc-ee party, you can do that. They've got all kinds of stuff here. This is cake decorations here. Some more string up decorations here. Balloons. Event banners over here. There is there's an inflatable Buc-ee. You can get an inflatable Buc-ee here. I'm curious how much this is. Let's find out. Inflatable Buc-ee is $60. And he's 66 inches tall. So good size, 52 inches wide. That's a good size Buc-ee. That's what he looks like right there. And they also have the candles down here, the hats, the napkins, and of course the plates. Looking over here, they've got all kinds of pins. If you're a pin collector, they've got the Buc-ee truck, beef jerky, beaver nuggets. There's a Buc-ee's face and the official Buc-ee logo right there. They also have the Buc-ee's, just the word Buc-ee's there. And then there's other things. There's bottle openers that are keychains. You get a small 3-button pack here, all kinds of different keychains. And I'll bet, you know what, they probably have somewhere in here a pressed penny machine. I would imagine they do. We're definitely going to have to get one of those. We'll look for it, see where it's at. There's a Buc-ee patch down there. I do collect patches. I put magnets on the back of them and put them on the fridge. I like the texture of the patch, so that's one of the things that I do. Cup coasters. And lanyards as well. Earlier we saw the Buc-ee sippy cup, and I was surprised it didn't come with a straw, but this makes perfect sense. Why not sell the straw separately? And you can get this silly Buc-ee face to go with it. That's kind of funny. Now guys, don't get me wrong. There's other stuff in here. It's not all Buc-ee. Look at this whole Marvel section of little plushies they've got. You got Iron Man and Groot and Spider-Man and Black Panther down there. You got the Hulk and Captain America. So there's all kinds of stuff in here besides Buc-ee stuff. They do have other merch. Another thing Buc-ee's is known for is their huge selection of jerky. They have all kinds of different meats, different flavors, you name it, they got it. There's also a dessert area. And they have, I believe, a bakery in here as well. There's cookies. There's all kinds of stuff over here. They have fudge. They have mini cookies down on the bottom. There's muffins, brownies, dessert Rice Krispie bars, big giant cinnamon rolls, and a bunch more stuff over this way. There's some healthy snack options as well, like vegetables and fruit in cups here. They have various meat and cheese snacks with pretzels as well. And then if you're into charcuterie boards and things like that, they've even got some of those pre-made down here with some of their smoked meats. We've got smoked pork tenderloin. We've got one with cheese over there. There's a dried beef and pork sausage. Down here we got peppered turkey and cheese. This one's a jalapeno cheddar summer sausage. And a bunch more stuff down this way. It looks like cookie dough bites, maybe. There's some sandwiches over here and some wraps. There's also some unhealthy desserts right there. More sandwiches down this way. This is all the cold stuff. And I don't know if you guys can see this through the glare in the cooler, but they've got all kinds of different meats packed up here. Smoked meats, sausages over here. And guys, check this out. Here's an entire line of bulk jerky that you can get. It's based per pound. It's $30 per pound, large chunks, and I think these are more fresh than what you're getting in that bag. Sausage rings up here. Venison and pork ring sausage. Check that out. $15.99 a pound, guys. Right over here is where they're making the fudge that we saw earlier. They've got some of it right here, and it looks like he's cutting it up right now. They probably made it a little bit earlier. You can see the machines over there. There's a couple batches going in those machines over there. And looks like these are cooled off right now, and he's cutting them up. They're going right out to the counter here. You can see a couple more down on the bottom as well. Lots of different flavors to choose from. You know, I gotta say, it's not a bad price. You're getting a bunch of different flavors in here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 different types in this box, fudge variety pack. It is a 24-ounce pack, and get this, 15 bucks. Does sell you a very small amount up in Mackinac Island, and they'll charge you almost 10, 12 bucks just for that. So that's not a bad deal. Over here is the bake shop. Check these out. They got all kinds of different cinnamon rolls and some pecan bars up on top. There's cookies down on the bottom, muffins down that way, danishes, all kinds of good stuff. And if you guys like fresh potato chips, check this out. They got beaver chips. There's a whole bag of fresh made potato chips for $2.99. And this here, guys, is one of the main reasons we came. This is where the action is. This is where they chop up the brisket and the pulled pork. Looks like they're getting ready to possibly do that soon. I'll give them a minute, see if we can catch that on camera, because there's a special way they do it. You can get all your fresh made sandwiches right here. These had not been sitting here long at all. I promise you, they sell these so fast. They're cutting that brisket up and putting it out in sandwiches, and it's gone in an instant. Over here is where you can get those brisket sandwiches right here. And just so you guys know, they're about $8.49 for a brisket sandwich. Probably the pork sandwich is a little bit cheaper. We'll find out in a second. There's a chopped brisket sandwich as well. Chopped brisket, same price. Over here we got a 3-meat sandwich, and the 3-meat sandwich is $12.99. And there's also a barbecue turkey sandwich. Those are $7.99. And then over here, pulled pork sandwiches, and these are going for $7.48. And you can see he's making them up fresh, and as soon as they get put out, they're going quick. They're going really fast. All right, guys, it looks like some food has arrived, and they might be chopping this up in a second. We'll see what they're bringing out. They usually announce this as they bring it out, so we'll see. What has he got here? We don't know. He might even be putting that in one of the warmers. I'm not sure what he's doing. We'll find out. That looks like it might be... Yeah, I think that one's pork. Couldn't quite hear what he was saying there. But as I mentioned, there's a special way they do this. When they bring the food out, they all kind of chant. Kind of a neat way to do it. Check that out. Just brought out some more of those fries. Those potato chips, I should say. You can also order burritos over here. They have a Texas cheesesteak burrito. That's the same one. They have a beef burrito over here. A veggie burrito down here. A chicken burrito down here. And then they have chicken fajita tacos. Another super popular item here is the barbecue sauce. Everybody says it's really good. I have not had it myself. But you will notice there is no high fructose corn syrup. That's because Buc-ee's believes in the good stuff, and is only $2.99. It's not bad. I'm probably going to get a bottle of that to try. There's also a bunch of hot sauces. This one's the Carolina Reaper. They have a 7-pot Primo pepper, Scorpion pepper, Taco Reaper, Ghost pepper. Oh, and peach habanero sounds really good. This wall in the back is completely covered with all kinds of different snacks. There's chocolate snacks, there's salty snacks, they have nuts, They have candies. There's fruit, dried fruit. All right, over in this section.
Order 846, order ready for pickup.
Over in this section, there's all kinds of snacks. They have some nuts. They have chocolate covered nuts. There's chocolate almonds, butter toffee pecans, peanuts, cashews, you name it. It's all over here. There's some dried fruits as well. I see some tropical mix down here. There's Buc-ee nuggies, which are the Buc-ee nuggets, but instead of having the caramel coating on them, they got white cheddar, and they have white cheddar habanero. There's fruit over here, banana chips, mango slices, wasabi peas, all kinds of chocolate covered things here, taffy, and some more candies down this way. They have everything. They even have different jams, all kinds of different sauces and jam. This is all honey right here. And over here, more jellies, jalapeno jellies. On this side, fruit jellies, peach, and pepper jelly, prickly pear cactus, grape. On the other side, I noticed that they had pickled quail eggs and pickled okra. There's garlic stuffed olives down there on the bottom. There's a habanero garlic here, regular garlic here, pickled, and candied jalapenos. Guys, if you've not had candied jalapenos, you are missing out. We got some of these at a farmer's market last year. It was half the size, but I think the bottle lasted less than 2 weeks and they were gone. They're so good. They have cases of water that you can buy if you're on a road trip like us. We're heading home soon, so we're not going to pick that up. But peanut brittle, different spices and rubs for your barbecue. Barbecue sauce, we ended up getting a bottle of that as well. Over on the other side, the same thing, more different rubs and spices to put on your barbecue food. And then over here, more of the Buc-ee stuff we saw earlier, the cups and the little party plates and whatnot. And they even have cotton candy. They have grape, watermelon, classic. There's cookies up on top. Not sure what this is here. We got, oh, this is, yeah, this looks like this might be for your, yeah, I think this is for Bloody Mary. It says cocktail, and it's kind of like a tomato color. So I think this is for Bloody Marys. Beer salt, lime beer salt up here. All kinds of stuff there. And beaver nuggets. These are sea salted caramel, sweet cinnamon, and down on the bottom is the standard. Those are the gold standard for Buc-ee beaver nuggets. Guys, if you like the smell of the stuff from Buc-ee's, like roasted pecans, signature scent, or beaver nuggets, you can get that right here in a candle form. They have these candles that smell like the various things. I'll try these out and see what they smell like. All right, so we're going to start with beaver nuggets. Let's see if this smells like that. It smells like beaver nuggets, exactly. That's too funny. This one's signature scent. Let's see what this one smells like. Okay, that's not what I expected. It just has a clean, almost like a cologne type smell to it. Very clean smelling. And then lastly, roasted pecans. This might be good. Ooh. That one's making my mouth water. Roasted pecans for the win, guys. That's a good one. If you guys are interested in any of these, they're $11.98 each. Now they also sell coffee here as well. And you can get the K-Cups, 12 K-Cups for $6.98. And they also have it in a bag down here. And the bags are 12 ounces. It's a 12-ounce bag. And it's $7.68 for the 12-ounce bag. Now, I don't know how good their coffee is. I've never had it before, but obviously they sell a bunch. And the back wall of Buc-ee's features all kinds of beer. If you need to buy a case of beer, a six-pack, or whatever. There's also soft drinks as you go down further. And other drinks as well, teas and whatnot. You'll find stuff for your car as well. They do carry like antifreeze and oil and things like that. Different things to fix tires, fix a flat. On the other side, there's charcoal and charcoal lighter, 1 gallon size water. There's bags, all the stuff you'd need for picnic or camping. There's even a few food supplies in here as well. They also have a ton of different flavors of ices, pina colada, cherry limeade, watermelon, Dr. Pepper, bomb diggity, sour green apple, blue raspberry, cola, wild cherry. A lot of different flavors to choose from. And if coffee is more your thing, they've got tons of choices for coffee and a lot of it. Let me tell you that. This is all coffee, all the way down to where that guy's, just past where that guy's standing actually. They have ice machines, so you can do an iced coffee, you can do a regular coffee, or whatever you want. And check this out, guys. There are 4 identical stations like this. All your standard coffee supplies down here, your sugar and your fake sugar and your stir sticks. And then they have lids, and then they have all kinds of different creamers in here, and milks and almond milk, and you name it, regular sugar, powdered creamers, different things you can add to your coffee. They even have the little International Delight things here as well. So, and there's 4 stations like this. One of the things I had heard about was Buc-ee's restrooms are among the cleanest in the country, and I 100% agree with that statement. I had to use the bathroom, and I can tell you for a fact, the men's bathroom has 16 toilet stalls and about the same as far as urinals. And I think they had at least 12 different separate sinks. The bathroom stalls with the toilets are like little mini rooms. They are completely tiled, just like the walls that you see here. Each one is completely separate with a separate locking door, and they go back that way. And this wall here is all of the beverage options for soft drinks. There is a lot to choose from. This entire wall is filled with soft drink options. All right, guys, before we go out and eat some food, we definitely want to get some pressed pennies. And they have 4 different pressed pennies to choose from. I'm going to let my daughter do this. We've already got the penny and the quarters have been inserted, so go ahead and push them in. Did it stick? There it goes. And she's already got it on the right one, so go ahead and spin the crank. It's going to get hard to crank. And there it is. That's our first penny. Let's see if you guys can see that, if we can focus in on it. That is the one with the little shamrock there. Lucky penny from Buc-ee's. All right, guys, and once again, we're all loaded up, penny and 2 quarters. This time, she's going for the one with the heart. My heart belongs to Buc-ee's. All right, go ahead. All right, money is in, and the cranking begins. Well, guys, I don't think we lined this one up just right. She ended up getting this one here. Smile if you love Buc-ee's, which is fine because I thought that was a good one as well. They're all really good. All right, guys, we got our food, and I got the sliced brisket sandwich. We're going to try this out. I have heard nothing but amazing stories about this, so I'm excited and looking forward to it. Oh, that looks delicious. Look at that, guys. Let's see all. Trying to track my face. If I put the sandwich, hopefully I'll focus in on that sandwich. That looks good. Let's try it out. See how it goes. Oh. That's good. That's a really good brisket sandwich. Delicious. All right, this one is the Club Melt. My wife got this one. It's got, looks like bacon and turkey and a couple other things, some cheese. Looks pretty good. I'm going to hand it back to her and have her tell me what she thinks. So my wife said the sandwich is delicious. It's spicy, cheesy, really good. All right, she's going to give me a bite of this to try it out. Oh yeah, that's really good. That's a really good sandwich. If you're not into brisket, you might want to try that one. It's really good. My daughter also got the brisket, and she said, yeah, it's worth the hype. All right, guys, next up, sausage on a stick with tortilla. We'll see how this goes. All right, we got our sausage on a stick with a tortilla. I guess maybe the tortillas so you can hold it to eat it. I don't know. Seems like an odd thing to put around a sausage, but we'll try it. That's pretty good. It's a little bit dry. I think you could use maybe some sauce or barbecue sauce, like the stuff I bought, or maybe some hot sauce. That might add a little bit of a flavor and a little bit of heat to it. It's good tasting though. It's got nice smokiness to it. Not bad. I still prefer the sliced brisket and the melt that my wife got. That was good too. This, could take it or leave it. So both my wife and daughter said the same thing about the sausage on a stick with the tortilla. Kind of nothing special. My wife didn't like it at all. My daughter was like, Kind of reminds me of like a hunter's sausage, like a big one that's not all dried out, that's been cooked. So like a beef stick, if you will. It's okay. So another thing we got is the beaver chips, which are they're just like homemade potato chips. Hey, they come in this bag, like this. It's a pretty decent sized bag. And they are $2.99. So you're getting probably about 3 normal sized bag of chips. So I figure $1 for each bag of chips. And they're really good. They're much better than like Lay's or any of those. They're good chips. So we also got this little mini, kind of like a charcuterie board. You got meats and cheese in there. Looks like cheddar and maybe like a jalapeno or hot spicy cheese on this side. And this is a smoked pork tenderloin in the middle. This was $6.99, which I don't think is a bad deal since you're getting both the meat and the cheese. And we're not going to open this right now. It's all sealed up and vacuum packed. It's going in the cooler to take home because Michigan's 6 hours away, and I can enjoy some Buc-ee's goodness at home. So as far as desserts go, I opted to get the banana pudding because I absolutely love banana pudding with vanilla wafers in there. And we'll give this a shot and see how this is. Oh my, it looks good. There's a banana right on top with some cream. Oh. That's my jam. That's good stuff, for sure. We also got a little bit of watermelon. It was sliced up. Nothing special to show there. It's watermelon. It's good. My wife got this key lime dessert here in a cup. It looks really good. I'm going to give a little taste to it and see how it is. Oh yeah, she's going to like that. It's got a nice heavy lime taste to it. Right up her alley. All right, and last but not least, my daughter got the coconut pie cup. And this looks really good. It's like a whipped coconut pudding and some whipped cream. We're going to give this a shot. This looks really, really good. Okay, for me, it's a tie between the coconut and the banana. Those two are phenomenal. The key lime is good. I'm not a huge key lime fan, so my wife loves that stuff. This is really good. I don't think you can go wrong with any of them. Everything here is delicious. Certain things are better than others. I mentioned that with the different sandwiches and the sausage on the stick and whatnot. Dessert-wise, they're all good. Well, guys, the road trip is over. We had a good time. Kings Island was a blast. We enjoyed eating at so many different places. We had a good time in Lexington, checking out some of the sites there. Cokey the Bear and Jim Varney's grave and a couple other things. The farmer's market and, of course, Buc-ee's. Hello, that was great. So, guys, if you enjoy these videos, I want to tell you that this was just the first road trip for the year. We do have a big road trip planned towards the end of the summer and a really short one planned in just 2 weeks. So there's going to be a lot of videos coming this summer. If you guys enjoy the content I'm putting out, please let me know. give this video a big thumbs up. Click on the compass to subscribe so you get notified of when these future videos come out. And remember, adventure is just a short drive away.